Good evening and welcome to the stream. This is Kineer and hold on a second, my watch just went off, said I was supposed to start a live stream right now. Good to see everybody. Hey, who we have here? Owls, good to see you. Hippie G, also good to see you as well. Happy New Year if you haven't been here. And I think I've only done one stream since the New Year. That was the one that kind of blew apart yesterday when I was trying to show a different game. So this is Kineer, and we're going to continue on with Shattered Space. This is the second time through Shattered Space with Kineer. This is the first time through as a Starborn. And he is, where is he at right now? He's at level 86. He's got some skill points. We might spend a couple of those in a minute or two. And as I like to show at the beginning, he is running with some survival mode options. Got it kind of cranked up to here about 21%. And we're not currently heavily involved with, hey Mowgli, how you doing? We're not currently heavily involved with Andreja, although we're trying to move that relationship along. Just a reminder, we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I actually did some testing the other day with X, formerly Twitter, and it worked. I don't know if I can stream to all of them at once, but I'm not even sure why I'd want to. But I tried it. It worked. I saw some guy, some very famous guy who was streaming Path of Exile 2 on there while he was on an airplane using Starlink, and I thought, I should see if I could at least do it from my normal house setup. So we're good. So where are we at here? This is memberships are open. Please like and share. This is Alex. He's at 86. The last time we were together, we did the At Hell's Gate DLC and picked up the armor. That was fun and entertaining. Not something I'm going to go back and spend some time with again. I think on this one, I have a couple of quests around Dazra, but I want to pick up the security missions. I'm trying to advance the relationship with Andreja so we can get to her full affinity quest and get to Tomisar if we can get to him as well. I do want to swing through Serpentus and just do some ship combat. I'm still hopeful, but I'm losing hope that the Serpent's Crusade is going to turn into something really kind of interesting. So I think it might just be a decision you make as you finish up the quest here. So hey Ben, nice to see you. Actually, before we go, let me go ahead and take a look at these real quickly. I have a couple of points. I want to put one into, I'm going to take ship command just because I want to have this anyway over time. And then I also want to grab, is stealth in here? Stealth is physical, isn't it? I think I've ranked up. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up stealth just so I have this one. I don't know that I'm going to sneak through a lot of doors, but no, we'll do that. And I'm going to hang on the other two. I wouldn't mind moving ahead regeneration and some other ones that are more about just kind of keeping my health up and that kind of thing as we go forward. So Serpentus, security missions, we'll pick those up real quickly. I might run around and do, what is it called? The Path of Redemption here. I don't really want to go chase down the groats. We had a groat issue that was going on. I'm not that interested in the groats.
Staying
just
safe.
to be frank. I'm staying safe, buddy. Do we know each other? Vorus Nerun? Never heard of him. Oh, Ben, you missed it. It was fantastic. I showed a new game, and it completely crashed my system. So, what was the game? Forever Skies, which I still think is a neat game. I am going to try to stream that later, but I'm going to have to buy another capture card and maybe play it on one machine and stream it from another. I'll do that like during the day sometime when I can just wreck it again and see if anything works or not. But there's something going on. I emailed that studio too. Robert, nice to see you. Happy New Year to you too. I emailed the studio and I said, "Here's what I was trying to do, guys. I'd love to put your I'd love to put your game on my channel and play it for 12, 16 hours or something like that. I think people would enjoy it. Hunt the creatures on Varun Kai. I think that's the one I want, by the way. I think I want that one. Rescue the hostage at hardpoint and pick up internal batteries at a relay station. That's it." Yeah, Ben, it was weird. There's something, I don't know, it's Unreal Engine and maybe it's a driver conflict, but the moment I start that game, all of the I start dropping frames and skipping frames and rendering doesn't work. I exited out. I went right back into Starfield because, the less it is Starfield good, other games bad. And Starfield runs, buttery smooth, no problems. That game has a problem. That's okay. It's a fun game. It's I'm not going to spend much more time talking about it, but it's like Subnautica. It's like Raft, except it's a dystopian Earth future kind of thing, which is kind of neat. What did I just pick up? I wanted to pick up, is that, this is the one I want, Hunt the Creatures on Varun Kai. I bet this is exactly what I wanted. I'm looking for the, that's it, that's the site. So as soon as you get the mission, like hunt the creatures on Varun Kai, you get this, this additional site out here, which is full of, we're just going to jump right over there. Usually it's surrounded with a bunch of POIs that you can farm as well, which I think is pretty cool.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
That's excellent, Andreja. Thank you so much. I don't care about that. Oh, hey. This is my mission. Oh, I shot a kid groat. Don't be mad at me for shooting a kid groat. That was not my intention. I truly did not mean to shoot the groats. Honestly, I was here to rescue them. Oh, he's just mad. Do I have to kill that too? I got paid. That's my ship. Okay. Okay, so I'm out in the middle of nowhere here, and this is the test, is, we'll back up. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is what I was looking for. So we've got all these different sites out here, and I'm right here in the center. There's my ship. I've not discovered that location yet, so I'm going to put a marker on it. And can I? I don't need to go in the cave. I got paid. I think I do need to go onto the ship. Need to eat. Gonna be that way around it. Let's have celery. That sounds great, and a bottle of wine because we're out, you know, exploring. So there's nothing like drinking and eating crunchy vegetables. I need to get the buggy, and for some reason the buggy wasn't here, so I have to go back to the ship, get in the ship, exit the ship, and get the buggy. But I've already accomplished what I wanted, which is to pick up this location. And that was really the goal. I like having this one in the arsenal because you can come back here anytime you want and farm it for, I don't care about that. You can farm it for gear and ingredients for grenades. Just run up here and uncover one of these. Get back in the groove. I am finally, thank you for those of you who had asked in the comments. I'm feeling way better than it was last month. It was kind of ridiculous. I don't want to do this one. This is just a, we are simple miners.
Felt it was lucrative to build an entire facility for mining.
We'd like you to protect us from more creatures. And as we clearly understand, if I'm trying to kill the bad creatures, I'm just going to shoot perfectly innocent groats at the same time. It'll just be a mess. What's going on up here? Let's see what's going on. I'm going to have to read that. Masticating juicers for crunchy vegetables are better than centrifugal shredder basket. Thank you. I'm lost. Okay, who's this site? We're going to go do something else. I've started an extreme difficulty one. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It feels too easy. Yeah, I was really looking forward, or hoping for, one of those sites that was covered in the phantoms. I'm not seeing it here, though. If I can get a better view from the air. Don't want that, don't want that. It's not really good sites. They don't seem they're not very industrial. That one looks pretty good. That's what I'm looking for right there. Be a bit of a haul. Anyway, I got the site, which is what I wanted. Or I got the location, so this is farmable now. One time I saw this and it popped up in space just from a scan, and then here. It was almost a sure thing from the security missions. Floating eyeballs. Sandy, not to lose, scavenger. Does that mean what I think it means, Hippie G? I try to play with them every time? Or you just mean play the game? I know, that's what I thought too, Alice. Exactly what I thought. I'm not sure he didn't mean it to be interpreted that way. That's promising. That's what I wanted right there. Wretched Vortex.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Got it, Andreja. Fast ship. Is that the only thing here? Just the one? I thought I heard something. Ultra mag tank. That's Ultra mag sniper, plushy toy, empty drink packs. Don't need that. Not much going on. So with those companions, the real issue is what you're trying to say is their mouth movement is not right. What do you do with these companions again? They just follow you around, right, and help. Distraction. Are they all currently achievement friendly? This is not, I expected a little bit of a fight around here. Oh, I'm too late. Yeah, sometimes when you arrive, there are researchers here. Well, I mean, there are researchers here, but... They have cereal. They're all very dead citizens. House Kadik suit. Got a nice suit. Maybe. That's not bad. Little gold sash. Alright, I was hoping for a little more combat. I may have to just go find some kind of traditional places for that. You're clearly not friends with the Crimson Fleet. Now I just have to get close enough to board them. Come on. We'll teach you to ransom our countrymen? Is that what they are? Okay, let's get it. What do you think, Andreja? Let you get a gun out too.
Another victory. Well earned.
Hope none of them were the hostage. Although I don't think they'd charge out here after me. Solstice? Got yourself in a bit of a twist there, didn't you? Professional Advanced Beowulf. Oh, the gray captain's gear. That's nice. I didn't have that yet. What's up, buddy? Anybody else in the ship? Let's just double check. And he'll let me know. He won't let me finish the mission. Johnny Myers, how you doing?
There are still
Welcome.
caution, friend. The faithless still roam this vessel.
Really? He will tell me. 1,800 hours in Starfield. What an achievement. You're almost catching up to me. And I'm not sure I'm ahead of everybody that is watching, so... Oh, actually... Not gonna steal all your beer, man. Totally gonna steal all your beer. Where is it? So he's up front. There's nobody around here, is there? Oh, there he is. Oh, how do I get there? There's no ladder there. Clearly, I'm missing a door. Whoops. Level 2 pirate. There's no match for me.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the adventures.
But I want it all. What if we want it all? Can we have it all? It's actually not a terrible ship. I'm not gonna take this stuff. It belongs to my countrymen. Or fellow Varoon. Now we have satisfied the mission. No? Maybe?
So Tazra still remembers us.
Good
In
job.
honor to House Varun and the Great Serpent. Yes, I will do my due diligence and ensure that my cover remains intact.
See, there you go.
To help deliver
Owls has got
Varun
everybody
propaganda,
beat.
but they decided to ransom me instead. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have
That's
a report
commitment.
to file.
Ben, what are you talking about? Somebody was making fun of the paid mods achievement? Oh, because the paid ones are friendly, achievement friendly, and the free ones aren't. Yeah, there's an issue there, I think. That's one of the things I was trying to figure out. Hippie G at 2,900 hours. See, I knew it. Johnny, you got something to shoot for there. I haven't looked at it in a couple of weeks, but I started to look at it because I wanted, I mean, if I put a mod up there, I wanted it to be achievement friendly. I would jump through whatever hoops are necessary for that, but wasn't sure that I could do it unless they're paid. In order to do paid mods, you have to have several mods already up there before they'll put you into the creator program. Unless, I guess, you know one or something. Hello, who are you? Settler Econo Hall. We don't care about that. Ben, I looked at mine on the Xbox. You can do it in the Xbox console. I think I looked at it on either on the app on my phone or on PC. But I found it. I don't have that many hours on Xbox. I've got almost all mine are PC.
Perhaps not this.
But they're well over
ordinance on
2,000
which
hours.
we will settle down.
Where's the ship? It should come land and embed its nose in the sand. So let's just get away from it. It's a cool looking ship. It is a terrible landing site. And once again, I need to make sure that I do not shoot anybody on board the ship. We have learned from our previous encounter. It's bad, and we're down with Andreja on the affinity score. Although I swear I did nothing wrong. It's interesting. Come in this way. It's darkest. It's hell in here. Oh. It's a double ladder. He or she is right up top. Hello, my fellow Varun.
You the smuggler? We've got the cargo all ready to bring home. Wonderful. You do House Varun a great service. Here's the payload. I trust you know what to do with this.
I do. I will take it somewhere and sell it for my own profit. I think that's what I'm supposed to do with it, so we won't. Yeah, I got lost. That's the air hatch. Not in space.
These locations just get more.
Okay, let's just turn this one in and be done with it. Shooter! Good to see you. 4,000 hours. Wow. So, somebody should add all that up. That's 10,000, 13,000. Just saying, that's a couple of FTEs, full-time equivalents. We could, you know, we could start a company with that kind of time. What was I doing? So I paid for this. It's good. Not going to do missing groats. Insomnia. So yeah. Let's just get this one out of the way. I think I have all the sites mapped out because in a previous live stream we just drove around, so we've all kind of experienced all that.
The great Serpent will deliver us from
What's
I
up, Legion?
welcome you, fellow traveler.
I know it.
Have you come seeking redemption for your sins? Or has your journey brought you here for some other purpose?
I can't say that, not in good faith, which is kind of a joke, but just looking around,
An
brother.
explorer as well as a traveler, then.
I haven't committed any sins.
I suspect you have yet to walk the path of redemption. There is no cause for shame. We must each choose the time that is right for us to make the journey. I would be happy to explain the custom, if you like.
It's painfully obvious that you want to, so I'll indulge you.
Is that so? I won't deny that it.
I half
brings me
expected
happiness
Andreja to not like
explain
that.
The walking of the path.
Don't make
It
fun of the
reminds
old
me of
wise
the
man.
joy I felt as a father, teaching my infant daughter how to say the word "Dada." Spread across the land.
That lady over his
are
shoulder's looking
4
kinda creepy.
way shrines. Each offers words that describe a pillar of our society. To sin against the great serpent demands an act of absolution. We first come here to pray for forgiveness, and then we make a journey. We travel to each of the way shrines, reading. When that is done, we return here to renew our pledge of devotion
To come back here?
to the great serpent. In this way, we are redeemed.
Serpent's embrace. I will prove to the great serpent that I am worthy of redemption. Okay, yeah.
You speak with such conviction that all doubt is banished from my mind.
Are you sure? This could take some time.
Time must be made for that which is important. You should join your companion on the journey. Perhaps you too.
Oh, what's she gonna
will
say to
learn
that?
Something.
We will see. But I would not get your hopes up, old man.
Oh, I shouldn't have been worried. She doesn't care
no,
what this guy has to
of
say.
course not. I only wish that it be an enlightening experience for you. Here, you'll need this. It's my copy of the original Path of Redemption, written years ago by the honored Ranjik Dosa. It was he who first walked the path, guided by the
Okay.
great serpent. Begin reading it here.
Hey, Stratex.
And follow the steps carefully. I shall await your return. I'm quite curious to know what you make of the experience.
Let me go up here and read this. The words of redemption. As the coils of the great serpent create a divine circle, the path of redemption begins here. Okay, so
I've not seen him in days.
the contemplation of redemption. What did I get out of that one? The contemplation on redemption. Serpent's Ardor. Ardor? For 2 hours. Regenerate health in combat. Resistance to radiation. Okay. That's cool. And that is... I don't remember which one I was at. This is the Way Shrine of Redemption. I'll be... Don't want to go to Malik's Goat Farm. Oh, I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to next. There's the problem. Am I supposed to guess? That's going to be... Read the words at the Path of Redemption. Did I not just read the words here? It says 0 of 4. So we're just going to go to all the ones I know of. Because the Way Shrine of Devotion, let's see if that's one of them. I don't know if I have to do them in the right order either, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully I can just go where I want to go. Been here. I have a lot of ammo for the good gun. Nobody here. Nobody here. The words of devotion. 1 of 4. From the Shrine of Redemption, our journey brings us here. Each day and each night, all that we do and think must be in service to the Great Serpent, and none other. There should be no great serpents before the one Great Serpent. True believer shuns the false gods of others, only with minds unclouded by doubt will we be found worthy. Well, that sounds promising. So this is the contemplation. What's this one? On devotion. Serpent Star, plus 30% power recovery rate, 25% max power. Okay, I'm with you. Read the book. APG. Is that obvious? There's a book. What was the book he gave us? No. What do we say? North from the city walls until I found the first site, which I did. Lifted my heads to the heavens. Falling star had landed on a high peak to the east. I may have accidentally gone there. I'll take that. Not going to complain. Not going to pray for long hours. Let's see, northwest. I may have gone to the wrong one. Hold on just a second. I have to turn something off. There's an amateur radio net running in the background. I could hear people checking in. So I think I am, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go to the ones I know, unless I am missing one. So that is the Way Shrine of Devotion. Go to Obedience. I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 around the bottom side that I have to. One to the west and one to the south. So maybe I need to be up here, maybe I don't. There it is. Looks like a regular guy. So far, none of the redeemed have been hanging around. Now, that guy made me a little nervous. Words of Obedience. Contemplation on Obedience. What did we get here? Serpent's Tongue, plus 12% persuasion chance and 10% XP versus zealots. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I've been to those 2. There is a shrine over here somewhere, isn't there? Perseverance. I'm going to say Perseverance and then Strength. I think that's it, right? Devotion, Obedience, Perseverance, and Strength, but it doesn't appear to matter. We'll find out. It's possible that the order that they were listed in the book was just to make sure you didn't miss them. Oh, evidently we've been here before. Some nice dead zealots. Dead citizens. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with these guys. Yeah, it's just racking them up. Okay, what's this one give me? Contemplation on Perseverance. Steady breath. Plus 20 oxygen. Plus 50% jump height and distance. Well, that's got to be absurd. Seriously. I mean, I have gymnastics already. This is a good-looking shrine, though. It's kind of cool. And the last one's going to be down here. I thought there were patrolling redeemed in this one. Feels like I run into the redeemed up here all the time. Could be wrong. What's this one get me? 75 carry weight and plus 20 damage with pain blades. And I go back and talk to him. And that's what you get for driving around in your buggy earlier and mapping out all the locations. I think that's the key. Well, it was a key for me.
Yes?
Vijun,
Welcome
I've
back.
learned many things. Maybe he'll tell me you did it the wrong order.
How was
Try
your journey?
again. It was illuminating. I learned what is truly important to the Chosen. I like that one. It's tedious. The planet's too gloomy for my taste.
It
Actually, kinda like
pleases
it.
me to hear you say so. Understanding is the beginning of wisdom. If you're willing to indulge the curiosity of a stranger, I have a few questions. What did you think of the words of devotion? Did you agree with them? Or did you have a different perspective?
I have the memory of a goldfish. Devotion can give a life purpose, but it must be given carefully. Anyone who demands devotion is trying to exploit people. It doesn't come easy.
It has certainly given my life a purpose. I can't imagine what I would do without it. As for the rest, I agree. Devotion given blindly will fade in time.
If you get him
True
wrong,
and
does he
lasting
send you
devotion
packing?
Must be given with the strength.
Do I get a
of devotion.
prize?
If an old man can trust his intuition, then I sense that
That's
you're
wild,
an
Strat-X.
independent soul. I think I can guess your answer, but I'll ask all the same. How did you feel?
Well, I'm not
about
going
the
through all the
obedience?
Shattered Space tonight. I played the so I went through all of it before on this character before he was Starborn, before I went through Unity, and I came back through with Andreja and picked the Serpent's Embrace trait as Starborn the first time, just so I could see what was different about it. And so far, I've gone through the main quests with Indazra, and without spoiling it, haven't done much of the side quests. This is probably the second or third side quest I've done. And maybe the fourth one. I don't know, but I don't remember the question the guy just asked me. I chart my course and answer to no one. Society would
To
do.
the ruin
That sounds
of us
great.
all.
Yeah. So
Yes.
without whatever it was you were talking about, buddy, everything would go to hell. I think that's what he wanted me to say.
Is accomplished without perseverance. Did those words ring true for you?
In any case, perseverance is important. It can be it can compensate for a lack of ability. Yeah, okay. Do. Yeah, these are just 3 easy answers to ignore, aren't they? Because I'm sure he would like the one that aligns with his
I find that
beliefs.
to be true as well. I'm reminded of my
This is like a bad
grandfather.
multiple choice test,
He was a painter.
or an easy one, I
His
guess.
brush brought to life the most beautiful landscapes. As a child, I was fascinated by them. When I asked how he did it, he explained that it was not talent,
I think
but
in Shattered
constant
Space,
practice.
like going through as fast
You
as
see,
possible was less than
he
10
was
hours.
not born with great artistic gifts.
But then there were so many little
but he
things to
made
do.
up
There's
for
some
that.
there's some fun
Practice
areas around the
that
outside of the
brings us
city.
to strength, and words that harken back to an
Some
older
good loot,
way of thinking.
good guns.
These words have the greatest appeal to
Okay,
the
got
young
it, cool.
and adventurous. Who does not wish to be strong? Many of us, however, see them as an uncomfortable reminder of a more violent time. As a result, there are many who question the value of the words of strength when compared to the rest. After all, is not strength the most likely to diminish with the passage of time?
A strong will doesn't fade. Kind of like that one. With strength, you can accomplish anything you set out to do. Let's just do that.
Many of our people would agree with you.
But
And
do
yet I
you?
wonder whether we sometimes confuse strength with aggression and power. There are many kinds of strength.
Oh, the sun's
after
coming up.
all.
It's a pretty good model.
Well, you've been a patient
Didn't look that good in the
listener,
dark, but
and I'll take up no more of your time.
good detail.
It's customary for one who completes the path of redemption
That's a good point, Hippie G.
to be given small gifts by friends and family.
The payouts are higher,
don't
and the
have
weapons,
much to
there's just a
offer.
ton of loot.
I would
An
not
absolute
see you leave
ton.
empty-handed. Please, accept this. I thank you for your time and your insights. It has been a most interesting conversation.
Hey, he gave me some Koza. Which, if I recall, is... I don't know where it is. Oh, it's down here. I always forget it's in this list. Persuasion chance. That's the one. Yep. So, drink the groat milk, and people will believe you. That sounds weird.
I hope the Great Serpent finds me.
We're going to ignore her hopes and dreams for the Great Serpent. I don't know why it's dark. I'm not going to do the Groat Farm. I am going to go quickly over to Serpentis. Because I don't think we've been there. I did also build it. Didn't I build a base out here? Someone had suggested I build a base on a nearby system. Celebri. I'm going to jump over there just to remind myself. Celebri 2. Celebri 1 is standard CO2. There's another system I was looking for. It's not. I don't think it's Celebri. Whoops. There we go. Thank you very much. Just trying to find the Alt key. What is another system that starts with C? Hey Gabe, that's a lot of credits. I think if you take your time, there's a ton of money. That's why I stopped worrying about money in this game. I think the first time you go through, the Unity, you gotta lay in some weapons and some things like that. Some things you actually need, but the money seems to come right along. I do think on this character, on Alex, because I'll probably take him through the Unity again at some point in time, I do want to do the Ryusian quest line. Thank you, Strax. That's exactly what I was looking for. Cassiopeia. That is exactly what I was looking for. Begins with a C, not Copernicus. So, Celebri, we're going to go there anyway, just so we can kind of check this out. And then I'm going to go over to Cassiopeia. I'm trying to find, and this started in the last stream, I think, at the suggestion of someone in the chat. I'm trying to find a really nice, let's say, base environment. right? I already have a nice mining base, and I have a good base for long sleep. So I can reset places, things like that. And it's raining. What's the water like? So it's toxic metals, don't care for that. So I actually found a pretty nice location on this nice little peninsula out here. It looks terrible right now, but that's okay, we'll deal with that later. Wow, my ship is ridiculously far away. Cassiopeia is the other one I wanted to check, though. Because Cassiopeia 1 is supposed to be really, really nice as well. Although this is pretty cool. Looks like it glows in the dark or something. Hold on a second. Al's, are you asking me? And if so, I'm not sure I understand. On my channel, there is a join for memberships. Is it buried inside? It's buried with a bunch of other ones. It'll be right in front of me and I won't see it. There you go. There's Eta Cassiopeia. Is that what I want? I don't think that's what I want. Why can't I get there? Okay, I'm going to go to Cassiopeia, or I'm going to find Cassiopeia. But I'm assuming that's where it's at over there. But since we're in the neighborhood, and this was my intention anyway... Yeah, buddy. Not gonna make it. So those are Varun zealots. I assume they are. That's a Varun vigil. I kind of wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, so I didn't catch if there was anything specific to the Serpent's Crusade. Although it's been pointed out before, they're not really in a position to kind of mount a significant war against the settled systems. That's nice. Serpentis 3. Hostile activity. That's what we want. Cassiopeia. Krypton. What's the name of the system? Yeah, those are definitely Varun, and they're definitely hostile, no doubt about it. What were you thinking? running down the energy on my weapons. Need a better ship. I don't know. Murphid. Krypton Murphid. Yeah, what I don't need is points and missiles. Make my notes here. Murphid. Krypton. Well, I guess, you know, we still get to fight. So I mean, they're still hostile here in Serpentis. They don't seem to be citing the Great War. And they are hostile immediately, so nothing has really changed. Wait a minute. I haven't eaten anything in a while. Let's have more wine and perhaps spiced worms. That sounds like a great combination. 5B. I know you're here. Creeping around down here. Ooh, a lot of them. Shields are at 92. I think we're going to make it. Do I have to get 500 meters away before I can loot it? Nah. Yeah, Ben, I started off on Venus. Is Venus one that you can build on immediately, or do you have to boost up your... you gotta build a skill up to get there. I think that was the problem I ran into, which is why I go to Copernicus 4. I'm not even gonna loot these guys. So that answers my question about Serpentis. We can still do this. I have a base on... Where is this? Copernicus. Pardon me. Copernicus 4. And usually... Yeah, I called it Catnapia. That's my clever name. Because I just go there to sleep. And oddly enough, there's a cat banner. That was completely accidental. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, I haven't even built the base here yet. I literally just put down a marker. So I could come here and sleep. And normally I would come here when I'm ship hunting, right? So in ship hunting, head all the way out to Archimedes, far right-hand side of the settled systems, find the moons, farm those ships. When you pick up a ship, take it, register it, sell it, do whatever you want with it, but then come here and sleep and then head back out is my typical path. Owls A, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Both of those should be on the channel itself in the About the Channel, because there's a link to buy me a coffee. I probably need to put it in the videos, don't I? Maybe that's what... I don't know that I have it in the descriptions of the videos. And then the sub is on the channel as well. But I don't know that I have a way to kind of pop that thing up here. That's not something I've tried to do so far. Maybe somebody has a suggestion on where it's at. You said you're on your phone. I don't know if it's different on Android or iPhone either, but I appreciate the sentiment, even if it's not something you can execute right away. That is absolutely cool. I appreciate it greatly. So much so that I'm completely distracted. Where was I trying to go? I was trying to go here. Can I get here now? I can get here now. I'm going to go to Ada Cassiopeia. Is there a ship over there? What was that? A settler slipstream. Is it nice? Do we want it? No, it's a level 16 ship. We don't want it. I'm not a pirate yet. Oh, that's Cassiopeia 1. So yeah, this is 1.04G, temperate, O2, water safe. This might be the planet. This might be the planet. So if you join at the lieutenant level, you get stickers for the chat, and you get a badge next to your name and things like that. And there's a level above that where I have done 1, maybe 2 members only live streams as well, and I'd like to do more of that as well. And that probably is also going to be the entry level to any. If I put up any game servers or anything like that, I'll try to put some perks associated with that as well. And then there's one above that if somebody's like super generous and has money just falling out of their pockets and they want to support. And then I think there's a Patreon, which is the lieutenant commander level, for people who just don't want Google touching your money, which I completely get because they take 30% out. And then there's the buy me a coffee that's just a real easy, like if you want to support my addiction to caffeine, which I also greatly appreciate. What are we doing here? Don't want water. I really don't want deciduous forest. What else do we have here? Plateau. That's an interesting biome. I don't even know what that is. So is this ocean right here? No, that's still plateau. Is this ocean? Can I get plateau next to ocean? I like this idea of plateau next to a coast. That's kind of... Let's, plateau, coast. One more try. Okay, I'm just going to land there. Yeah, Hippie G. That's, well, I mean, that's what Apple does. That's what, that's... We could have a whole discussion about the economics of how they set those prices. They're probably wrong. But the other ones, Buy Me a Coffee and, what's the other one? Patreon are much lower. Thank you so much, Owls. Lieutenant Owls. Is it still raining? It's raining here, isn't it? Kind of a long delay to land. Okay. It looks pretty good. How close did I get to the coast? That's a good question. Oh, I'm very close. This is ridiculous. That was exactly what I was hoping to achieve. What is this? It's a nice base. I'm gonna go here. So regular gravity. Man, I'm right on top of the coast. What is that? That is a deserted research outpost. I'm sure it looks nicer during the. I'm sure it looks nicer when it's not raining. What level are these guys? Level 20, low level critters. Like it's a rock monster. Awesome. Now I think Cassiopeia 1 is a pretty good option. Let's just go double check. Go fight whatever you want to fight, Andreja. Jump in the ocean. The water's clean. It's actually kind of rare. Can't swim, can I? I can't go underwater. I can swim. I don't think this is going to be my final destination because I want to come back here and find a spot. It's not raining, but I'm going to throw this one here. I think that's a pretty good one. I'm going to call this ocean front property. What would I call it? Arizona. Isn't that a reference to a song? We got ocean front property in Arizona. Just stopped raining, we could do a little more. Let's see if we can take a look at Andreja. From a affinity standpoint. I don't remember what the command is. Get com affinity. Guess I haven't done that in a while. I thought I had it there. I'll have to check it out some other time. Anyway, so I think Cassiopeia is on my list, and I have the one that's still out there on the other side of the map, and I have to do some comparisons and wander around and see what's going on with those. There's something weird about this planet. The time it's taken to transfer off of it to fast travel here, something strange is going on. Maybe it's Cassiopeia? Thank you, Ben. It's George Strait. Stridex says that's what Steam takes from game developers releasing on Steam. Yes. Thank you, Hippie G. Get AV com affinity level. Wow, this is messed up.
Here.
I have not seen a delay like
What
this.
will be our next course of action?
I don't know. I want to get off this planet, Andreja. It looks so much nicer now, though. Look at that. It's like a little Earth. It's like a little Earth out here. We're going to go all the way out to the other side. Roll the dice. What are we going to get? See, it wasn't there just a second ago, and now it's there. It's that one. I don't know what that ship is. Doesn't look hostile. Oh, it is. It's a Spacer Jackal. It's very hostile. Fellas.
They should have known better.
I am surprised they didn't take your ammunition, please. Assassins, advanced old servant, old assault rifle. Yeah, no big deal. I'm surprised the ship didn't take off. I was kind of hoping it would. I guess I can have it now, can't I mean, I can scrap it for a little bit of money. Anybody here? I hear a turret.
Under fire! Everyone!
It's kind of weird. Couldn't even get close to it. Nice shot, Andreja. Why do they keep coming down?
Remember that ammunition is not free.
Well, now you're in the way. Credits, ammo. I don't care about the rest of that stuff. And you have bugs on your ship, man. Well, so now I have to clear this ship out of here. I have to take it now. At least park it someplace else. Otherwise, the ship landing site will have this thing stuck on it. Let's look at this. That's surprising. I don't have that many ships. Let's make it my home ship. It won't have the capacity. The question is, can I even leave this planet from here? Oh, we're out here. We're near Kavnik. I can deal with the ship technician here. Awesome. I'll see if I can get a better ship. Now, he's not going to be in this cycle that long anyway, so I'm not gonna build a ship from scratch and accumulate 1 million, 2 million credits or anything. Is there a ship? Thank you.
What? Need something for your ship? This is what I have at the moment.
He seems like such a friendly guy. The Vindicator. Yeah, that's the one. We're gonna go back to that. Wow, man. Waylon Jennings. Good stuff. I haven't heard some of that in a long time. Not gonna go to Malik's Growth Farm. So the cycle is, I'm here, Copernicus. This is why I need to build I just need to at least build a little outpost over here. A building with a bed in it. I don't even know if I have the material to do it. Copernicus looks great as a planet, but it's kind of a hostile environment. No. Build. Can I build structures? Do I even have materials? I only need a hydroponic hab. Where is my... Need an outpost. Airlock.
Interesting addition.
That's all we need, man. Stop, drop, and roll. That's a pretty nice planet, Owls, actually. I agree. What is this, furniture? Let's go ahead and plan for the future. You know, Andreja's not really really on the team yet, but there we go. This is far too long. I don't think I need this. I'd play some music, but I'd probably get a copyright strike.
Now that we have rested, we may continue, yes?
Yes, Andreja. Now that we have rested, we may continue. But first, I should add pancakes. So now I should be able to go straight back. Land at my favorite little ship farming base. That's funny, Alice. Hell, I'm old. So we'll do a save. That's not what I was looking for, was it? Yeah, that's the one I want right there. So do a quick save right here. I'm just demonstrating my... For anybody that's not seen it, this is how I capture ships. I already have this ship landing spot mapped out. When I get within 200 meters, I should hear a explosion in space. There you go. Hit the sonic boom on a moon with no atmosphere. That is a dumb little pirate ship, which I don't like. I don't think I'm going to get anything better than a Claymore 2. Like, the only thing I'd really hope for, and I would take it if I got one, would be a, like a white. Crimson Fleet white. 2, 1, I'd take any of those. Those are Class C. And I think the Spacers have a version of that too. Super dark. What do we get? I pull out the sniper rifle and take a look in the sky. That's not going to be... I'm not high enough level, I don't think, for really top ships to drop. So that's going to be a Varun ship, but I don't think it's going to be the best Varun ship. It's a Dirge 3. But not quite what I wanted. Old Man Strat. A custom icon for you? Oh, that one just appeared. Didn't land. That's going to be... What is this going to be? Is there a crew wandering around? What is this? The Rail Star. What is a Rail Star? It's like a transport ship, isn't it? Probably pretty small. Might have good cargo capacity. Is it worth taking? Oh no! Hey! It's her, I think. What's up?
Hello.
Paisley Hopkins?
Saw you touch down. Figured you might be hankering to buy something. Was that right?
Well, I won't steal your ship now that I know you're here. Does your pet have a name?
Sure does. His full name is Groneveld Hubble von Houten III, but I call him Grumble for short. He's a grumpy old lizard, so the name fits, but he's also family.
Nice.
Besides selling you stuff, I'm just taking him on a little walk so he can stretch out his little feet. He don't do so well on the ship. He may have 6 eyes, but he's blonder than a bat in a rock concert. Less is more, I guess. Anyway, as soon as he gets on board, he just starts running into things. Bumping crates, banging knees.
It is, it's Grumble.
He uses his tongue to navigate.
I haven't seen Grumble in ages.
So, if he licks your boot, he don't mean nothing by it. That's just his way of getting from A to B. Domesticated and docile, but that don't mean I can bring him just anywhere. There's laws against...
I'm very curious about the fact that he can wander around outside where there's no atmosphere, so he's a pretty talented pet.
And you'd be a fool not to follow him. He was Ma's pet. She found him back when he was still yolking the egg. Saved him from poachers, pardon the pun. But Ma didn't stop there. She hatched him, fed him, and raised him from a wee little babe to the big, grumpy boy he is now. When she passed, she left me 2 things. Her ship and her pet. So long as I have him by my side, I feel like she's right there with me.
Strat, have you seen the guy with the
For you,
robot that follows him around too? Okay, what's she have? Adhesives. I'll buy some. You know what? I'm actually going to reset this thing, so I mean, I'm not like she's going to have anything that's that great anyway. There he is. What's up, Grumble? What's up, brother? It's kind of cool looking, to say the least. Yeah, 3 little eyes on each side. And yes, evidently he doesn't need to breathe, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to take the ship, but I don't know how many of them there are, but I think there's at least 3, maybe 4 of these kind of isolated vendors that come out and just show up at ship landing pads. I'm just going to reset it. I mean, I don't need to buy anything from her. If I were to buy something from her, or if I find the mysterious... Did I find the mysterious captain before? She shows up on all sorts of places. Oh, that is cool. Hold on, guys. I'm going to geek out on this for a second. That's cool. I like it. That's my ship. That's the landing ship. It's interesting that I just reset this. I just restored that quick save, and time is still advancing somehow in the game, which it shouldn't. Like, it should always be the exact same time. Yeah, I don't know where the mysterious captain is in this game. I've run into her so many times I forget, which is kind of crazy. But okay, I hear it. It's inbound. Oh, that is a Claymore 2. But I'm gonna bet it's a Claymore. Yeah, I'm gonna bet it's a Claymore 2. It's a Claymore 2. Oh, it's a little close. I already have it. Yeah, I think at level 86, this is as high of a ship as I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm going to get anybody better than this. I know once you get past 100, maybe it's 105 or something like that, the Claymore 3s start dropping. I can generate those pretty easily on my level 154, 155 character. That's Kineer, like the Kineer character. And I don't remember where the breakdown is, but I do know because I've had some very I've had some very low-level characters that I've used this technique on, like level 20 and stuff, that have ended up with Class C ships, just the low-level Class C ship. Yeah, so the sun's up higher now. So time is advancing, even though I am resetting this, which is weird. That's not the Claymore 2. So I've done this, I'm not going to do it here any more times, but I've done this, like, I don't know, 100 times in a row and mapped it out. And it's pretty consistent. The only thing I've noticed is sometimes one type of ship will take off shortly after it lands. Like, even if you don't attack the crew that comes out. And usually when that happens, I will find a different moon in the same system or somewhere nearby. Speaking of which... Is there a good planet here? That's a 0.7 standard O2 safe water. Archimedes 3 is a good planet. I'm gonna run over there real quickly in just a minute. Let's just see if we can get these guys. Buddy. Bye-bye. I need them to clear the landing pad. Otherwise, in the future, I come back here. That ship will be sitting there doing nothing until I deal with it, so. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff. Have I been here before? Let's see how this one goes. So far, I have at least 2, if not 3, good candidates. Oh, what are we gonna do? Hey, vulture. Should be in range. Too busy killing that guy. I can't even find him. Really? Oh, he killed me. That took no time at all. How'd that happen? I guess I'll go back and restore that save. They're wiping me out. I don't think I'm coming right back here right away. I need to be a little more prepared. I just walked into that one. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Still. I'm going to jump over here to Archimedes. Get into space. I guess this is a higher level system. Shield's where it needs to be. Cellular space ox, don't care about that. Engine. Do a quick save and then we'll go over and see if we can find those guys. I don't know if I have the wanted trait on this one. I pick it most of the time, but I might not have on this guy. Oh, because I restored a save, they're gone. Maybe? That was just a random encounter. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, they're not. It's a hyena too. There's only 2 of them this time. Spacer Hyena is one of them I would have taken too. I just let it slip by. Yeah, I had a lot more of them that last time I came over here. A paramagnon conductor. I don't even know what that's for. I just wanted to come see your fancy planet. What's good here? Coniferous forest. Frozen plains. I do not want to do frozen plains. Savannah? Savannah could be nice. Mountains. Is this an ocean over here? The wetlands. I don't like the wetlands. Ocean. Savannah. Is that Savannah Coast by chance? Swamp. No, thank you. Savannah Coast. Bingo. We'll do that one. What's the other one? Murford. I need to get over to Murford too real fast. I'm not sure I could have gotten much closer to the ocean, could I? Water safe, flora, fauna, magnetosphere, weak. Gravity's a little nicer. I mean, it's a little lighter, which I like. I don't know how many planet markers I put down so far, but what is it? That looks like sand dunes to me. Swarming maggot moths. Hold on a second, we're just going to check this out real quickly. Character, he is Serpent's Embrace, Kid Stuff, and Terra Firma. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I've talked to my parents, I guess. I have parents on a different planet somewhere. I have picked that Kid Stuff thing once or twice, and I just never pay attention to them. I'm not sure I ever get the... This looks like this would be a good planet for hunting. Not a good planet for driving, so. They're just my fake parents. Is that a level 85 cricket? Okay, so once again, if it was not raining, think about building a base on top of one of these dunes overlooking the ocean. Yeah, that's it's a pretty good option. Let's get out. Oh, never mind. Weak magnetosphere means extreme solar radiation, which I don't think I have on Cassiopeia, do I? Water's fine. But I don't want a planet where I'm going to be suffering from radiation during the day. So, this one's off the list. I guess Archimedes is good for ship hunting for me. That's going to be my ship hunting location. I need to turn off that quest. StratX says, I enjoy Kid Stuff, right? I run into my parents in random places and they're totally parents, so just a fun touch. I heard you can run into them in Neon, and it's supposed to be awkward. So, what are you doing here? I don't know. Tripping on Aurora, son? It's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I don't like this one. So, I mean, it was a good, I think it was a good thought, but, so I have Celebri, which I think was fine. And so the next question is, where's Burford? Why do I think it's over here? It is not. It is somewhere in the middle. There it is, right there. Not going to Arcturus. That sounds like a terrible place to be. It's kind of a weird, messed up title. Station UCN-48. Sensor contact. Burford. Oh, I thought we were looking for a planet called Krypton. Is that a moon? Everything out here is named Murfid. Did I get that wrong? I'm pretty sure Owls would do that. He would not sell us bad chunks. Okay, that's bothering me now. Where is, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go look at Inara. Can't find it. I don't know where it is. You should totally do that, Strat X. Yeah, this is kind of my studio slash office. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 8 screens around me in different directions. I don't think I want to build a base here in Cheyenne. I still think that Ada Cassiopeia, or the Cassiopeia one, is probably the best. I don't remember Celebri. It had an average magnetosphere, which means it's probably just perfectly fine. So I'm going to take a short break here. We're right at about the hour-and-a-half mark. So I'm going to step away for just a minute. And I'll see you all in just a couple.
It's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Hello.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
Okay, we're back here. What did I miss? Something about owl chunks. Strax talking about the creation kit. Oh no, yeah, I was saying you should do that. You absolutely should. I've got the creation kit downloaded. I've been playing with it. The only thing I notice is it's slow on my system. I put 64 gig of RAM in a system. I was at 32. I bumped it up to 64. It ran at 32 just fine, but it was kind of tedious going back and forth into Starfield and then back into Creation Kit. And it's an interesting tool. It feels like it it gives you access to like all sorts of things in the game. However, it is kind of rough around the edges and things don't work the way I think they should work. But it's cool. I'm enjoying it. I just I haven't kind of hit the point where I'm able to release what I've been working on yet, but it's worth it. I mean, if you put this kind of time into Starfield and you like the game, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be a good idea to at least play around with it and see what you could do. I see some neat stuff out there, and there's some people that have some nice YouTube tutorials on how to do some basics. So there's a real easy way to get in, and there's a guy, shoot, I keep trying, Jay Ramos, J. Ramos Gaming, something like that, who he starts off, he has a very easy intro that just shows you how to duplicate a crate and put it on the landing pad at Sidonia and put some goodies in it, which is pretty neat right now. So it's definitely cool. I think it's worth it. It's just it takes longer than I thought it was going to take. Well, I don't know that I have all the time for it. What was I going to do here? I'm looking for a different planet, not this one. I thought it was going to be okay, but it wasn't. Didn't turn out to be everything I wanted it to be. So there's one on Ixal. Can I get there? Ixal's only a level 40. I'm going to go back to Celebrai because I think that's going to get me close to Ixal. Just going to land here. Yeah, Strat X you saw in the. It's funny. He does. He takes his time to make a point, which is fine, right? And it's a very casual kind of thing. And it's cool. And he's always got this kind of music rumbling in the background. I don't know what it's from, but okay. I don't know why I'm here. Didn't want to be here. I want to be. Oh, this was my jumping off point. I can't even get here from here. Where do I have to go? Okay, fine. Let's go to Shoza. Hopefully I don't have to fight 100 things just to pass through Shoza. Here we are. We're at Shoza. This isn't where I want to go. Where I want to go... is Ixal. Is this where the... Is this where the retreat is? It's a different place, isn't it? Well, I think the interesting thing about the creation kit is if you've been making creations for earlier Bethesda games, a lot more of it makes a lot more sense. Oh, it is. This is where the Ilios retreat is. So the Ilios retreat is clearly a safe place, and you could do whatever you want here. Deciduous Forest. Retreat is where... I'm not going to land at the retreat right now, but you could make a base out here and it would be fine too. Savannah. Is this... oh, it's mountains. And on the Savannah. I like the coast. I'm going to land at the coast. I'm following Old King Goth, though, because he has specific tutorials to make quests. Yes, and he's got a great track record of creations. So, but I do think it's the kind of thing where you just, I mean, at least for me, I've got to incrementally build up, like do simple things and then make more complex things, and it just takes some time, but it's fun. Fun so far. I'm trying to balance, and you know, this is just one of those things where you're like, look at these crazy things. What a terrible environment this is. I'm going to fly over here to a rock, and fast travel back into my ship. That's better. So this is not a bad planet, no doubt about it. And I'm right next to the coast again, which is great. Do you have a ship? What is that? Oh, that's like a little... It's going to be a civilian base or something. I think it looks pretty nice. It's only like level 40, so it's low level. I mean, I don't mind a higher level place, but it is kind of annoying if you find yourself constantly fighting ridiculous creatures. Maytu from Ireland, welcome back. Nice to see ya. kind of on a brief hunt for an ideal, let's say, luxury coastal home location. I think this looks pretty nice. I'd like to see it during the daytime, but I'm optimistic about this hunting nightmare. Really?
I shall stand guard while you focus.
What are you? Oh, I gave her one of those grenades from. I think I gave her one of the grenades from Shattered Space. Strat X says, if anyone's ever worked with a company content management system or company learning tool, that's basically what Creation Kit is, but it's tremendously large and allows code script plugins. Sounds like a reasonable description. Oh, did I check the water yet? No. It's supposed to be okay. Good. What are you, schooling sawhead grazer? Can't really shoot anything out here, can I? No, this looks like a pretty good location. No complaints about that. I just can. Yeah, I changed my mind. I don't like the gravity. Yeah, what time is it in Ireland? Oh, dark 30. Very disappointed by that. So, Ixel is a good location. Where was... where's Smyrna? Surma? Is that what it's called? I think it's one of these. It's like buried in the middle of things. There you go. It's right there. Is this where Vlad's place is? It is. Okay, so yeah, his is a perfect place too. I didn't think about that. 1:43 in the morning. Wow. I hope you work like a swing shift or something like that. Or maybe you just stay up late. Happy New Year, by the way. An abandoned outpost in Vlad's Villa. Yeah, can't go wrong with this place either, can you? What do you mean? Have I not been here before? Unexplored, and you can't jump here unless you go to Vlad's house where you've already been, clearly. I think this game is so that's pretty good. Dances with Owls, thank you very much for joining and welcome. Congratulations on finding the button. You have any tips for anybody else on how to find it? That's cool too. Abandoned outpost, that's pirates, right? Haven't shot anybody in a while. Oh, got it. So you're young. You're out of school for a while. That makes perfect sense. What's this place? Oh, spacers. Good night, buddy. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Oh, how about you guys? I will shoot all of you that stick your heads out. Anybody else outside? Or is he in his own areas? Hey, man. How did I miss him? Oh, he's fighting like a bug. Can I shoot him in the hand?
Looks to be a Helium-3 facility, but no longer functional.
Looks to be a Helium-3 facility. A few bugs. Oh, I thought it was a abandoned hangar. My mistake. That guy did not even notice me, like, creeping up behind him. I can't get us. I don't think I can get a... Oh, man. Nice gravity. Gonna creep down here. And then we'll just, back of the head. What you got? Anything good? Nope. Nothing good. Andreja flushes him out. Med pack. I don't need that. I don't really need any of that stuff either. Credits, toxin, tungsten. They've just left rocks out on the ground. Shouldn't there be a guy in here? I'll shoot you in the arm, man. Literally shot him in the arm. Oh, Varun would be good here. Anything to drink?
Another way into the facility, perhaps?
Yes, we're just going to walk in the back door and take all the contraband. Because it's always here. Although, I do like the sniper approach. Because I have 1,000 rounds of it. Cheat a little bit. Die already, man. Just wait for that guy to creep around the corner. I like how he wears a flashlight on his head. Shot him in the shoulder. Shot that guy in the face.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
So at least this planet is not radioactive and constantly...
I heard something.
constantly damaging me with environmental issues. Come on, come around the corner. Oh, I missed him. If you're gonna get in my way, Andreja, we're just gonna have to run around and do this way. Alright. I think the loot's down here, isn't it? It's our high-level guy. We have an elemental refined Eon. We have a tiny little, yeah, whatever. Superior mercenary space helmet. I'll take it. Mission. This, little that. We have an Astra. I've been turning those in lately. Oh, this is kind of a mess. Take that one. Get it out of the way. And what's our prize? Wow. Where's Andreja? Evidently carrying too much stuff. Here, take some things.
Ah, hello. Need to see what I'm carrying?
Please take all of the useless spacesuits I do not want to have. Oh, wait, I want that one. I have a lot of weapons too, don't I? Yeah, I'm carrying a ridiculous number of weapons. Crucible blade. I think she's already carrying a long fang, but she can carry an extra one. Strat says, like mods, usually override functions, usually in that rule, you put the overhaul mods first. Oh yeah, so you got a whole, there's a whole order that you have to load those things in order to keep them from stomping all over each other, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Goodbye.
Thanks, Matui. But Matthew? It almost sounds like Matthew, doesn't it? Matthew? If you like the video, hit the like button. The algorithm likes it. Kineer likes it. Been going for a little while here.
What did you want to do?
Shotgun shells, credits.
I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
Yeah, I'm not going to go clear out the rest of this place. I have the key, but I could. That's a strange way to stand. What are you, man? The hunting hookneck. There's nothing down here except a little food, maybe. Oh, there's a replacement celery. Thank you very much. Shepherd's pie. Baguette. Okay. Yeah, so this is a good planet too. I think this is actually a really good planet. You can't really live in Vlad's place, can you? But it's definitely a nice environment. And if we were to come out here early on and set up a little base, you'd be going to Vlad's anyway. And that's probably the only reason to not come out here. Because if you're going to set up a base someplace else, you want as many places as you can fast travel to easily and quickly without too much trouble. That's my general thought. Because of that weird little quirk in the fast travel, so if you have a base somewhere, you can travel from one side of the settled system to the other. Like, I've got this base out here on Bessel. Like, clearly I don't have the range, according to the red line, to get here. But if I just pick that location, I'll come straight out here regardless of whether my ship has the fuel or according to the navigation feature. Excuse me. didn't realize I'd taken my suit off. There's the danger. Okay, am I not dying now? Excellent, good job. So I haven't built a base out here yet, but I did put down a marker, so if I wanted to, I can farm 5 materials out here. I don't think I'm going to need to do that. Oh, what was that, StratX? The whole traveling from side to side in the system? I think it's a bug, honestly. I think early on, like the game was originally supposed to have fuel. And fuel was supposed to be meaningful, right? So you weren't supposed to be able to fly your ship as easily. You were supposed to stop and refuel in order to go places. And certainly, like, you had to have jump range and things like that. Oh, there's a ship over there. But I think that's one of those things they cut out early on before launch. They just said, you know, it's too complex. They play tested it and people said, this is hard, I don't like it. And, you know, so they just simplified it again and again. And so I think the fact that you can just put a base down somewhere and travel completely from one side to the other is maybe just something that got left in or was an accident, and they're not worried about fixing it because frankly, with all the complaints about travel and things like that, taking things away from people would probably just bother them. What is this ship? A transpo. What's it doing out here? Yeah, I don't think there's anything special about that ship. Should we go get the groats? I might go get the groats real quickly just to fill in some gaps. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm not going to do the duel. I mean, I might do it off camera. It's okay, but man, it's a dry quest. I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can finish that quest, but I don't think this one really does anything. So here we go. Like, clearly I have been here. I have come all the way from one side to the other. And I can't go straight there. Yeah, I can. I have a base right there too. Yeah, I didn't mean to call it cut content because that has like a negative connotation, right? Every time I think cut content, I think of a studio, and I'm not saying Bethesda, but I'm just saying a studio that removes something deliberately to sell it back to you later. And that's not really, I'm sure that's just one interpretation of it. But we know that there were elements in the game early on that when they play tested it, people said they weren't fun. And literally for the people that would watch my stream with 2,000 hours, 6,000 hours, things like that, none of us would have minded, right? Making something a little more complex, probably. Like, nobody here would be sitting back going, oh, it made it too difficult. But, you know, for the balance of how do you get more people to play and how do you make it more appealing, I think that's what happened. And the fuel thing, I think, was one of them. Right? So if you've played, like, Elite Dangerous, you know, there's a reason the fuel rats exist, right? It's because you can just get yourself stuck out somewhere and die. Yeah, I don't think they wanted to do that here. Okay, guys, I can't fast travel out there to that place. I guess I would go get in the buggy. So I think there's absolutely content they removed. A variety of reasons I'm not 100% sure of. Yeah, Elite Dangerous was much more like flight simulation, space flight simulation, which is fun, you know. I flew out and got the mugs at Hutton, or is it Hutton Orbital? That was a ridiculous flight. I don't remember how long that took. All I remember is when I arrived, the paint had peeled off my ship. I literally just sat staring at my screen for, I don't know, an hour or something ridiculous like that. Did we save at least one Groat? Bad timing. All the Groats died. No, one did. One survived. It's very sad. Yeah, so you're supposed to come over here in order to investigate the missing Groats, and literally they're just being slaughtered wholesale in the yard, so... Yeah, there you go, Ben. The load screens definitely got a lot of people's attentions. So you should go load up the creation kit and make separate cells and connect them all and make giant cells. That was the thing I was playing around with. I know why they're there, but it doesn't really make it
Groats and a pen.
any
We
less
have
annoying.
resorted
Oh, I
to
didn't mean to
theft
steal
now,
that.
I see.
I didn't mean to. Look, Andreja, it's a big deal to you. Put it back. I'm investigating. Sometimes that means I have to pick things up. I have to pick things up that don't belong to me. There's a key somewhere. So that's not theft. See how you are. There are so many Groats on this planet, there's no need to save any Groats. Maybe they're special Groats. You know? They have a better kind of milk, or harvest them for a better kind of Groat meat or something. Okay, so that is storage key. That wasn't theft, thank you very much. Not gonna steal his food. My partner. Creso keeps asking me, why not hire a farmhand? Had a farmhand once. More of a partner than an employee. And they're gone. He's down 3 goats in a week. These are unacceptable losses. Not gonna steal his ammo. I don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, you'll just complain, won't you? What's the next step in the Groat mystery? Investigate his farm. Oh yeah, I have the key now. Not gonna take that. What's in here? Why did I have to come in here to investigate something? Clearly I haven't fully investigated it. Terminal. My theory on that, Ben, is that it was, it is a complexity thing. So it's like, how many elements can you have in one cell or in one environment? So like, if you can walk from one spot to another, it's all in the same cell in the game. And when you go through a door, you can basically create a separate cell inside like Creation Kit, and then you just kind of, you make a connection between that door and the cell, and therefore there's less stuff. You have to load it, but then there's less stuff going on. So there's probably some performance trade-off somewhere along the way where too much in one cell was causing a problem. And the thing that I remember, or I seem to remember because I didn't have an Xbox at the time, was that the Xbox performance was a little shaky when the game launched. Like, they certainly hadn't added in some of the modes that allow you like higher frame rates and things like that. And I don't know if the game was dehydrated. Great. I don't know if they felt like they had to make trade-offs because of that. Don't know. Right? Like, because I did not have problems on a PC with game performance. Is there another key? I have one key, and I opened a door that would have been otherwise something I had to lock. But I think you're right. There's another room somewhere. Like, I'm not gonna... This is kind of getting silly. That's Stewball. That groat has a name. I'll let the groat out. There's no groat in here. There's lots of missing groats. There's no groat in this one. Is there an employee here? There is an employee here. That might be part of it.
What? What are you
She was
doing
not here
here?
earlier. What's going on with the groats, lady?
I am his farmhand, and he never told me that. So how do I know you?
Didn't
are
he
telling
say
the
he would
truth?
never hire another farmhand? Go for it, Andreja.
All right, just hear me out.
Groat thief.
Look,
Dirty
I
groat
am
thief.
not the mastermind of all this. I was paid by a man named Andra to bring.
Yeah,
the
Hippie G, I
goods.
got the barn storage
I
key.
need the credits to
And
pay for my uncle's
it opened up
medicine.
one little room that I
am
could have
not
picked
sure
a lock
why
on, and it had
Andra
a
needs the groats, but
like
you
a
can
space
ask
suit
him
in it.
yourself. I was told to bring the groat to the seaweed farms in Dasra. As for me, I promise that I will leave this farm and never come back.
Give me the credits. Andra paid you before you go. They belong to Malik. Sure, let's do
Damn
that.
it. Fine.
Dirty groat thief. Yeah, I don't know. I think, you know, StratX, that's kind of the route I would go, which is just, I can only play the game on a couple of platforms and know how well it runs. I thought this game was released and would run on Xbox Series S too, as well. And that one that one I was concerned about. I don't have one, but I've just heard people complain about it. And so my thoughts were generally that, you know, maybe they were doing that kind of thing. Now, because of that, I have this, you know, perhaps completely overly optimistic hope that in the future, if they get around to it, they'll drop a patch somewhere and you'll go into like Neon and there'll be some section of the city that you had to go through a door to get to that you don't have to anymore. Yeah, speaking of like PCs without performance issues, it looks like my game just hung up too, so see what it does. Yeah, so my general thought was that, you know, maybe that's the kind of thing they could combine or merge in the future. But, you know, once it's out there, they probably have little need to do so. Yeah, I just crashed my game, I'm pretty sure. Starfield is not responding. I wonder how much of the discussion I just had I lost. Fine, be that way. So as I was saying, Starfield never crashes on the PC. Not that often. It's not bad. Actually, I've had pretty good luck on my Xbox as well. So, but I don't have on my Xbox a bunch of. I don't have a bunch of saves. I don't have any mods loaded on it. Like it's not overburdened. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I don't know what I did. Oh man, where was I? Oh, that's terrible. That's my last save. So I didn't get a save when I was going in and out of it. So there you go. How about that one? Yeah, I think that's my last save on Vessel 3. That's interesting, Ben. You didn't have issues until you got the Series X. Yeah, so every time you change cells, it does an autosave. So that's kind of built into it. Yeah, look at this. I just lost all that ridiculous goat investigation work, and I'm not going to do it again anytime soon. Look at that. Go to his goat farm. No, I don't. I'm not going to go to his goat farm now. He's going to be that way about it. I actually tried playing Starfield on an Xbox. What is it? The Xbox One S. I was streaming it. That was fascinating. I have a pretty good internet. Yeah, save, or not. Yeah. It worked really well. Well, that was a crash. That was not a performance issue with the game. How about that? That's going to be the story I'm going to tell myself. So what are we doing here? Back to Vectera. I'm not doing any of this stuff. I see. I haven't even gone to find Barrett. I've just left him. Barrett has been stranded this whole game. Same thing with Vladimir. Once we got Andreja, we just said, let's do this. Speaking of Andreja. Is she down here? Let's see how this goes. What was it? Get calm. Affinity. How about that? I know you told me earlier, but I forgot. Get AV calm affinity. $310. It's low. She can barely stand me. I thought we were further along the path. I need some kind of mission we can do that's not going to be. It's not going to be Groats. Yeah, me too. Normally I don't have any problems with it. And that's something to be said, especially like think about the crowd here with, 2,000 plus hours and, you would run into problems. But I do not discount the fact that there were people who early on had problems. I don't know why, but not going to pretend it didn't happen. Anyway, circling back, I have always kind of assumed that they made trade-offs and made decisions about where they were going to break the cells apart and where there were going to be doors and loading screens because of things like that. Clearly you can connect them, but there has to be some limit based on whatever hardware profile you think you're trying to hit. Oh, is there a lady out there? Oh, I've done that. Yeah, you got a good call, Hippie G. There's
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place.
there's a lady on where's the place where you get the doctor that gives you the monster suit?
Back from a hard day's work promoting the heroes of the UC. I like it.
Got my money.
Here's the
Thanks.
credits, as promised.
It's a better payday too. That's like 4,500 on.
Long live the UC.
Paid me twice. Good. Come back up here.
What is it? Did you need me to...
I'll leave her with the Baroon stuff. She doesn't need any of these things. That's the only gun I really want her to have. A lot of penumbras. I want that knife for myself.
It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this entire station, rather than allow it to endure in this state.
Here, take this stuff.
Good to see you.
Marcel.
I hope we have what you need.
I would like you to just buy this stuff and get it out of my inventory, brother. Let's sort it by... That's actually pretty good damage. Although it's not, it doesn't have any stats, so we're not going to keep it. I like to keep the Varun stuff. Don't know why.
If there's anything I can do for you, by all means.
I just realized I'm sitting on a ton of this stuff that I just sold to him, or didn't sell to him. I have to go someplace else before I can go anywhere. Red Mile? Red Mile it is.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yeah, I actually have quite a few Fallout 4 mods. That was easy for me. Although I don't think I used a lot of mods in Fallout 4 until things were really stable. Like years out. I mean, it's been out for a long time, so. Red Mile, please. I'm hitting so many buttons, Kineer. Need to put on that Praetorian suit and run the Red Mile. Should be really fast. I haven't checked the environmentals on to see what it's like. What's it called? I hope I didn't sell it. I don't even know where it's at. Guess I could always go run it again. Not today. Yeah, Gabe, I really like Game Pass. I hadn't had like a full subscription in a long time. And I honestly wouldn't have bought the Xbox if it weren't for people on the channel who'd suggested it. Just like, and I haven't done enough Xbox content, but early on some folks were pretty adamant that there were differences between the PC and the Xbox versions, and so I did like to test some of the things I was doing. Okay. How much are these? What's the heavy stuff here? I don't want that mag storm. I don't want that mag storm. Starstorm's nice. We like those. I can always get one of those. Oh, she doesn't have enough money.
Enjoy yourself. All are welcome at the Red Mile.
Did you need something? If there's anything you...
Yeah, did I give you that suit? Yeah, I hope I didn't sell it.
Yes, we are...
I didn't sell it. Maybe I put it in a box. The ship barely fits on this landing pad. So is it Titan? Where we've got the lady in the basement who needs tuition money? Does it sound familiar? That new homestead? That's where we're going. Let's get there.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete.
Have a good night, StratX. Thanks for joining. Good luck. Get that creation kit. Make something cool. Come tell us all about it.
Welcome to New Homestead.
I can't believe I've never been here.
Building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Thanks, buddy. It's kind of weird how that happened. I will have to look for that suit from the DLC some other time, although I'm not that worried about it. I enjoyed doing the At Hell's Gate thing, but I wasn't that excited about the gear that came out of it. There's so many other good suits, and plus if you keep going through, you just have to do it again. Anyway. Hey, I actually got a chat over. I got a chat over on Twitch, and unfortunately there's no timestamp, so I have no idea if they came and went, but it was a question about have it on PC Game Pass. Won't load in my game, but goes to the title screen. Yeah. I don't know. I have loaded it on PC Game Pass, and I did not have a problem loading it. Actually, that's one of the things about the Game Pass, the Ultimate Game Pass, and the ability to go back and forth between PC is that your save games on the Xbox transfer over, which is pretty cool. So I can have a game where I heavily modify it, and I'm not going to really risk much of anything.
Very informative.
There are times I envy those.
So I can play around with like all sorts of crazy stacks. Okay, I think she's down here, isn't she? That's a dude.
It's a little weird that people come here to see what early colony life was like.
There's
To
the
me,
lady.
It's just how we live.
She's the one I want to talk to. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to... Do I have, what do they call it? Paramour? Companion affinity increases faster. So we're going to burn one of those.
Hey.
Hey, Adrian, you look sad.
Oh, you don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates. Besides, I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history, talk to Maurice. He's a lot better at that than I am.
Please don't say that. I'm sure you're not a nobody. No,
You
I
don't?
really want to talk.
I mean, sure. I don't know what I can tell you, but if you want to talk, I don't have anything else I need to do right now. Okay, well, no. Not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever.
Well, Adrian, you're in luck. I have just started a scholarship fund
What?
called the
Really?
Let's See If Andreja Likes That
I
Scholarship
don't know
Fund.
what to say. This is beyond kind of you. I mean, I don't even know you, but wow. Thank you.
I did not have the opportunity for a formal education of that kind, but I recognize its value. You are good to assist her.
So, yes.
Excellent.
Goodbye.
Where are you? I don't know where you went. We got 31.25 points of affinity out of that. Okay, so who's the lady in Sidonia? Oh, I think I know which one that is. Let me get out of here.
Always so cold.
I am not going to do the one where you run around in the monster suit. As funny as that is, that's kind of long and drawn out. I don't think I can do this quest fast enough with Andreja. Or with the lady on Sidonia. Do I have to do the one with the frog first? Like the frog posters? Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, Ben. The husband's dead or something, like the kid wants to become a miner or something. They're like, hey, get off the planet. That sounds like a dead-end career choice, kid. Go talk to her kid first. Yeah, I think so. That's the one. I just don't know how long it'll take place. I have like several of those paramours. It's not like I'm saving them for something. Sidonia. Mars. I should know better. There we go. So maybe I can just go talk to her. Go through the dialogue.
Industry and the military. The true backbone of the United Colonies.
You got it, Andreja. You can see right through them. It's that maroon militant that you have.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Used to think I was Vanguard material until I went for a spaceship ride. Then I realized I hate it. It's like the guy who buys a motorcycle and goes, wait a minute, I don't like air in my face. Yeah, I mean, the frog one doesn't take long, but Yeah, I completely messed that up. She's not down here, is she? I thought I was supposed to find the apartment. I thought I was just going to the apartment, but clearly I went to the wrong place. This is just a stairway downstairs. So this is... Yeah, think about that. That door right there, I just went from one cell to another. Where are the apartments? Oh, they're down here. The Lux condominiums. That's what I want right there. Before I have that conversation, that's somebody else's door. 2 kids. I don't want the frog poster kid. How about this? This is the kid, and that's the guy that has the books that you're supposed to do. I'm gonna hit F5. I guess I should eat something first or drink something. I'm assuming I have, what do I have? Paramore. 5 minutes and 24 seconds left.
Not a lot
So,
of here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun.
you got it, buddy. Make your own fun. Hey, can we talk? Can you tell me your terrible story? Can I help?
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well, but he's gonna drive me crazy someday. Oh, it's just that he does this all the time. Tries to
maybe
get
I can get
someone
this.
to come check in on me. He's
Oh, I hope
taking
Andreja's
part.
in the room here at least.
That's not the best methods. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever
Killed in the
since.
mines.
He is. I'm doing my best. Thanks for stopping by to chat.
I wish my mom weren't so sad all the time.
Okay, that didn't work. So she's here. Come on, wake back up. Clearly, I'm not supposed to say you're doing a good job.
That boy means...
It's gonna drive me crazy. He didn't send me. No.
My son means well, and my husband...
What happened to your husband?
He died in a mining accident a few years ago.
That's terrible.
It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do. Oh my.
Get off this rock, lady. Take that kid. Go someplace else.
My gosh, it's so generous.
Go to
Thank
New
you
Atlantis.
so
You can live in the
much.
well.
I'll be sure to put it away into savings for Tai.
At least when you go outside, there's
Maybe
breathable
we can
air.
afford a better education for him, or get off this planet someday.
Yes,
then
get
he
off the
won't have
planet.
to work in the mines like his daddy. Thank you so much. If I can ever find a way to repay you, I will.
That is exceedingly kind of you.
You're truly lucky to have a friend who shows such generosity to a total stranger. I'll never forget this.
Got it.
Growing up in Sidonia, you gotta be tough.
Yes, you do, buddy. What do we get? 372. We got another 31 points. That works pretty well. We like it. Good call. Oh no, Hippie G, I definitely got a like from her, and we got it. Yeah, we got the like. We got the. Worked exactly as I had hoped. And I still had the Paramore for 5 minutes, so we got whatever little bonus out of that too. Now the question is, do I have something I can turn in? I need some kind of quest I can do with her. Wolf House in Aquila City.
What's up?
Good choice. Actually, I wonder if she'll give me credit for, if we'll get credit for doing the clearing the rocks for the realtor as well, and the Wolf House and all that stuff down there. See ya, Owls. Thanks again for joining, And great to see you on the chat. Happy New Year. I haven't said that enough times already. I'll be done in a week or so. Sweet Pea! How are you? Happy New Year to you. We're on a whirlwind tour trying to get Andreja to
storefront. I appreciate
think of us
their
more than a friend. Can I get to? I can't get to the stretch apartment. Sinclair's books. What's up here? Stone Root. We'll just transfer over there. This isn't easy.
So lot 37.
The building there needs work, but
Hey, no dupe.
make for a
No
very
dupe? Is it go dupe or no dupe?
Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Tate.
Mr. Tate.
Welcome
There
to
you go.
Aquila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate.
Not
It
yet.
doesn't hurt to hear about. I have 2 properties for sale. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in mid. Any interest in them?
All right now, man.
Wait, before you go.
There you go.
My instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment. Are you familiar with mining lasers? Excellent.
I can help you, buddy.
There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions.
I think this should take us right down near the
to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build.
near the house where we need to talk to her.
The best cause. Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to.
Any paperwork we need to file to clear it out? Is it zoned for commercial
I
use?
already have a cutter, but okay with that. Is it down here? Some miscellaneous quest. Yeah, there you go.
Step right in, ma'am.
Did I skip past it? I thought they were down the other area. Oh well.
Can you even read Jensen?
Easy quest.
Next stop wouldn't be the Caribbean.
We're gonna have a house now?
Once somebody clears all those rocks out, they'll start building you a roof. Won't be me. Somebody else.
Real house. Like the ones in the core?
Oh, there's the
Going to be a manor house.
Charybdis system. Crucible.
Walls,
Oh, where's the other one?
roof, floor.
Can Audrey move in with us?
Okay, we caught up. Report back to Nate. We'll wait for Andreja. I assume I have lost. That's interesting. I'm not going to worry about that for now.
We should be on our guard if we venture outside the city. The
Where are you?
quite
That is so
formidable.
spooky when she talks without being there. Paramour, I have 2 of them. Let's bring it on.
They sure run things
My
differently
manor in
than
the
the
core
UC.
has been approved by both the
Really
mayor.
different.
Marvelous. One step. I know it's not much.
All right, let's go to the Wolf House. Where is the Wolf House? Is it just around the corner? No, I'm not going to go do the Mantis right now. Oh, the Low House. I don't know why I call it the Wolf House. Is that her name?
Takes
It
everything
is.
I've got to keep the low house open. It still doesn't feel like enough.
Come on, Andreja. Andreja also likes it when you say Red Mile runs our
Got a moment
cakewalk.
to hear about the low house. It mean a lot to me and to others. Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the.
What does she want me to do? Oh, she wants me to go talk to some people and ask them for money.
And get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
Got no problem helping others. Sounds like you're doing good work.
Anyway, look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need.
Money makes the world go
I'm hoping
round.
You'll be willing to contribute.
There are actually a lot
If
of
you
nice
can
quests
spare
down in
a
this
few
area.
credits,
Especially
do
for
a lot of good.
an early character. It's kind of terrible.
Thank you.
I thought she was going to ask me to do something.
The low house can only help the community. If you're
There you go.
serious,
Can I help out?
I'm drowning in wet. Philbone Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbone brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbone what the holdup is, very politely? This is a huge help. If there's
Do it.
anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back. Mr. King.
Oh, this is a one at a time
How are you
thing?
doing?
I can't complain.
Where is Mrs. Philbone? She's on the other side of town.
Sarah Philbone and her brother-in-law Andrew were going at it.
He's going to give me a quest. Yeah, I didn't see anything from that APG. Although, yeah, she's... I don't know, I always worry she's, like, not there. She's like, come on, Andreja. Didn't you see me do something nice? Well, I'm pretty sure it's not as nice if you expect credit for it, right? You're supposed to do it. Like, altruism's supposed to be for the good you're doing. Don't expect to be rewarded. It's kind of like cheating. Cheating. Let's make sure she shows up. A little slow, Andreja. I can go over and talk to this ne'er-do-well. Oh, wait, he's got a customer.
Next time our friend comes in, we'd really appreciate an expedited customs treatment.
There's a lot of heat from last time. I'm not sure if we can manage.
Don't you worry. Those walls are solid. Ain't no ash
Listen,
getting in here.
I'm no use to anyone.
Okay, there you go. Thanks, Andreja.
We only use robots for farming. Surely some of that tech we could patent. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers.
Ledgers, numbers, and beer.
His brother Henry's the creative one. But he seems to have lost interest in growing the company. And now all he wants to do is brew beer. Philbone Agricultural Systems could provide the whole.
Yeah, I don't want to
set of
get
systems
involved.
with food,
I'll
not
take the
just
quest,
a
but I don't
kilo
really want to
city.
get involved in trying to resolve
Seems
that whole
those two
issue.
are
That's
content to think small.
a little bit of dancing around. I see your
Well,
point.
I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, The farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed
Sounds
to
like I'm
helping
in the farm
unfortunates
repair
on the
business.
stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going.
Lady, you haven't seen the things I've
We can
killed
get the
for
wheat
less
to
reason.
Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
Oh, they're like little puppy dogs. Let's go fight some puppy dogs. Where are we going? Straight out there? Always with the malnourishment. What are we going to eat this time? Ham and cheese sandwich. That sounds great. I see robots. I do not see Ashton. Are they out there? No, they are. Puppy. Down one puppy. Come on, next one. There we go. Got our two little Ashta. Reboot the farm! Alright. Did you get him? Still slightly bigger Ashta. Loot on him. We do. I love that, a keel of gravity. Can you let me back in?
We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gates and go out
Oh, I didn't think about it earlier. If I just walk inside the door, she should be there, shouldn't she? Oh, am I going to go back over and just find Wolf? Yes, I do. Gonna have to wait for Andreja to catch up. I want to land on that guy's head. Okay. She's just gonna wander off.
Who knows what mysteries lie inside the dialectical...
Yeah, I think I had... Yeah, I better do this fast. I only have 1 minute and 29 seconds left.
Mira, how are you doing?
I can't. That is good news. Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think...
Yeah, Sweet Pea, that's it.
A new
Spider-Man,
face may
Batman.
ease up the purse strings.
Watch over the city
Or
at night.
at least save me some errands. It's touch and go sometimes. Pesta too much and they could turn them too little and... So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright.
So I need to talk to the mayor.
Is a huge benefit.
Risha, that's easy.
Both of those are routine. The last is
And the trade authority, who will just tell us to take a hike.
You are a breath of... Once you're done with that, come...
Give her another 100. Andreja is indifferent. Thanks. I don't know. We're gonna have to rethink this whole thing. She really, she just doesn't care about other people. Where am I going? The mayor? We're gonna see the mayor. Mayor's definitely handed over cash.
My husband.
Oh, I never bothered to end the standoff here, so he's out front. There's a bank robbery going on. Yeah, I'm kind of collecting money for charity.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Oh, don't tell me I have to solve this problem first.
I have complete confidence in the Marshal.
I
I'm
do.
sure things will turn out
Okay.
just fine.
Well, that was my plan.
Please stay calm and let our security forces do their work.
Let's go take care of these other two first. I'll take care of your little bank problem. So I guess I shouldn't have skipped that part earlier. I could have just taken
can't
care
be
of it
that
earlier.
bad, can it?
Please, let me know if I can be of service. Oh. So Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send
And
Justin
shooting
over
anybody
to
who's not
deliver
supposed to
our
be here,
monthly
evidently.
donation.
Well, you just help guns. You just sell guns. Oh, well, you can get kind of saucy about it. If you want to help the Low House, help. Not just tossing a few credits their way. Yeah, we'll just
You
thank
are
them.
quite welcome. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Come back
we had to
anytime.
clean up the graffiti on the range again.
Oh, you're going to drop another... There's going to be another drop-in quest. There's graffiti on the range. What's the fastest way? Persuading them is the fastest way, isn't it? Well, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the... We're going to go have him tell me no, as he always says no. And the Paramour's gone. We're just going to take our chances with whatever credit we get for
Do you have
doing a
Welcome
good
to
deed.
Aquila City's Trade Authority.
Will you make a donation
The
to the Low
Trade
House?
Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal. We're neutral. If Aquila City can't figure out how to solve its own internal problems, why should it fall to me? I'm done discussing this matter. Nice to have some civilized conversation.
So this is one of those times when you're like, he should have a reaction to that. Maybe before we have that conversation, but I guess that's not going to happen. Disappointing. Did that happen in Fallout? Like in Fallout, I pull a gun out and point it at somebody. Did they react? I don't remember. They should. That's all I can say. So I can't have a conversation with him. I guess I need to talk to the Marshal, don't I? Faction quest, job gone wrong. Okay, Mr. Blake.
You need to stand back now.
Joke.
I don't even know how to say your name, but welcome, Mr. Binary or Miss Binary. 10101022222222. I don't know. I can't do the math in my head right now.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
All right.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Choose your words carefully. You do not want to make things worse.
Hey, you in the bank.
Well, I mean, I don't mind making things worse. However, we're going to play it like, so this is my suit. This is +5 persuasion chance. And we got all this great Koza. A lot of it, a ridiculous amount of Koza. So we're going to do that. And have a sandwich. Just to even those up. F5. Let's hear what he has to say. No, actually, the negotiator is in slot 6.
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Nice to meet you, Jed.
Well, ain't you polite?
I am. I'm ridiculously
Tell me,
polite.
stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you.
Yeah,
Why
he's not
should
gonna
your
believe me.
word mean anything to me?
It's a good persuasion stack.
Well, I guess you have a point. I see what you mean.
I can't go 5.
Okay.
Well, we'll just do this. Do I have an option to get higher than this? They just keep giving me the ones. How many of these are they going to give me? All of them?
I believe you. Maybe you're right. All right. I believe you.
Clearly, I've stacked enough persuasion to do this. I think. There's no manipulation.
Maybe you're right. Okay. I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe
Oh, the
passage
question the
to
mice were
spaceport
asking,
and a
right?
ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his
Life, the
crew can
universe,
come
and
get 'em.
everything.
But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
Could take a while to get you a ship.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them.
I can't have them give you a ship. Maybe that's the ship they're supposed to give me eventually.
It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Give up now. If a hostage dies, you're screwed.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
You sound like a real thinker there, Jed.
Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives. Yeah, that would be a lot worse. None of us want to be murderers.
Yeah, they keep giving me a +1 green, so I'm just going to take them.
None of us wants a murder rap. You're right. The last thing we want is blood on our hands. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us.
Oh, I could have auto-persuaded. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh well.
You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
Impressive.
There you go.
succeeded
She
where
liked
both
that.
The Marshal and the city security forces failed.
That's right, Andreja.
Things I wish to discuss with you.
Excellent. That was exactly what we were shooting for.
Those guys are
Go ahead and resolve this
scared.
guy. Take care of that. Or talk to the mayor too.
What's the word?
What's the word? It's over. They agreed to come quietly.
Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off?
My irresistible
Well, you
charm.
don't lack
I'm not
for
some
confidence.
hick from Aquila City.
I bet you could sell dirt to a dozen.
I used
Here.
simple words.
You've more than earned
Come
this.
out.
You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emerald.
I've seen myself as the kind of guy who wears a
She
cowboy
handles
hat
new
and
recruits.
carries a long gun. Money's good. Okay, can we talk to him now? Don't want that. Charity for the wolf.
Well done. Well done indeed. Ah, it's the hero of the day. You've got real courage. Sure you're not descended from Solomon Coe?
When good things come your way, why ask questions?
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright.
Yeah, he tried to get away.
Mayor of Aquila City.
We managed to
Now,
stop
I've got a
him.
memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself.
He has
to
a very
everyone who
sophisticated
passes through
English
our
accent,
fine
it sounds
city.
like, for someone
As the
who's been
founder
on a
himself
planet
once
like
said,
this for
there's no
his entire
substitute
life.
for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Those bastards so much as laid a hand on you.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Free
Could you
Star
donate
Collective
to
put
the
great
Low House?
stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what
Need you
sets
to donate
us
to the Low
apart
House.
from our neighbors in the United Colonies.
What part of donate to
We
the Low
don't
House are
rely
you not
on
getting?
machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However,
Truly.
I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
I'll come back for the rest of that later, man.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when this... I'll talk with Amira later. I just wish others learned from the fine example you're setting.
Yeah, I'm saving your whole town, brother.
A genuine
Okay.
pleasure talking to you.
Where's best girl Andreja up here? Let's check in. We haven't turned in this quest yet, but 402. So 400 is the mark where she wants to keep talking. Let's go turn this in real quickly, and then we will talk to her and maybe wrap up soon. Seems like a good place to stop. Yeah, Hippie G, exactly. He's been there for a very, very long time. I came to town, I saw they were being robbed, I just said, hope that works out for you guys.
The Cartwrights have been donating to the Low House for generations.
I need Andreja here before, you know. Gotta get credit for being a good guy. Although, would she leave? Where'd you go?
This means a great deal.
So throw him another 100.
Don't let Raisha fool you. She built it. Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you. No word from the trader got it. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy.
Let's see what the next part with Andreja is. If it's just one of the another lead into it, but if it gets me to Tomisar, I might keep going.
Give them a good meal.
I don't mean to be
Genuinely don't know how to do it.
working with the Low House. I see how.
Oh yeah, he's a jerk.
I didn't say that, but I'm not going to correct you.
I still want to be able to get the Trade Authority people transferred. Like, I want to put him like in the worst place possible.
You more than deserve it.
I lost kin. Now you expect me to feed them, give them jobs? That could go to our
Those credits are from the grateful Filburns, not me.
Keep it.
And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one
Thanks,
more thing for
Amira.
you to
You're
do,
the best.
but I hope it's more of a reward.
What are those two arguing about in
This
the
is
background?
part of the Intellowit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Oh, nice. Did it just say she liked that?
You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals.
Thank you for
whatever.
saving my husband.
Going up in Exil too.
Amira said to expect you.
Oh, I
This
just rescued her
only
husband
ensures
too.
My family won't go to bed hungry.
And I got him food.
I genuinely don't
I'm like
know
Santa
what my
Claus at this
family
point in
would do
time. I'm just
without
like
Amira.
helping everybody.
And you have no idea how much it means.
'Tis the season, lady.
Over here in Aquila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
All right. Okay. Let's have a conversation. What's up, Andreja? I don't need to do deputized.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react.
That kind of spooks her, doesn't it? The Starborn thing? Nothing would change my opinion of you. Yeah, that's fine.
I am
Let's do that.
reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we
Are you going to tell me you want to
honest
kill
with each
Tomisar?
other.
Oh, wait. I don't know his name
I
yet.
know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why.
Sweet Pea says, trying out the
Little I
glowy
have
stuff
spoken
mod.
of,
Just found
history
contraband in a
has been
cave.
nothing but truth.
I never found
I
it.
worked with
Neat.
smugglers. I have cost my
Does
share
it
of
add
pain and
contraband or just
suffering.
help you find things?
What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. My family.
Hey, there you go. Serpent's Embrace. I'm very familiar with House Varun myself, my sister. That's a little creepy because I'm not really trying to be brother-sister, but, you know, that's a thing. If that were coming from anybody else, I think it was a joke, so you remembered Cult. Yeah, so this is probably just the generic one. This is not really Shattered Space specific, but
I
we'll take
had
that.
no idea. I had heard that there were those who believed but were not born Varun. It
So
is
we've
good to
already
meet one of you
been
face to
there
face.
and gone through this,
I
and
can
so that's,
explain
they didn't
why I have
hook
not
that back
revealed
in.
myself. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. I am pleased to have fulfilled that wish for you, I suppose. But certainly not everyone shares that view. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted
I just wanted to meet a
access
smoldering
secure
member
records
of the
within
Snake Cult.
Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. That is not how I saw them. I was
Okay, I ruined that.
horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. You are now the third person within Constellation to know. You and
Everybody
I
probably
have
knows.
spent so much time together.
No, they wouldn't have told the
It has
kids,
been
would they?
increasingly difficult to keep this from you.
Mateo.
And I am
No.
sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I hope that is true. I understand that this may change what you think of me. I know that you may no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, this would have been a little better before going to Tazra.
Is something amiss? Very good. Yes?
Got any money?
Indeed I do.
Thank you. Good job.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just
Ask.
What do you do with your free time?
I am not surprised.
I kind of know what I need to know. Well, I guess there's another question right there, is did we pick up any additional crew here? Andreja is not assigned. Betty Hauser, Ezekiel. We already have Ezekiel. Sarah Morgan is unassigned. The Vindicator. Everybody's assigned to the ship. I don't know why they weren't assigned to the ship in the first place. I don't need to pick up Ezekiel at this point in time. What are you doing, man? I just assigned you to the ship. Why are you still here?
You look well today.
I guess he'll be on board. Well, I think with that, I am going to call it a wrap. I'm right at about the 3-hour mark, just a little bit. Thank you all very much for joining and hanging out and watching Starfield tonight. This is Kineer, and if you would be so kind, hit the like button. If you hit the like button, feel free to share if you've not already subscribed, but you probably are if you're here. Just thanks very much for continuing to watch. I'm going to try to do more of this going forward. I probably will be mixing up some of the games on the channel. I'm going to actually try to do more streaming. I'm not going to decrease the amount of Starfield that I'm doing. And at some point, and I'm not sure where I'm going to cut over from Alex, but I am going to cut over back to Kineer. At some point, I may start a separate series with Kineer, who's at a level 154, and try to make the push up to NG plus 10. Not exactly sure how and when I'm going to do that, but that is up for the future. Thanks again. Everybody have a great night. Happy New Year.